Hi and welcome to episode 5 of Lockdown Glam. Now I've had a lot of people asking me to do a tutorial on how to wear pretty eye makeup whilst wearing a mask. There's a lot of us wearing masks out there at the moment and we still want to look glam. So I thought I would challenge myself and do 3 different eye looks, really quick, really simple, really easy, that you guys can copy at home. If you like my videos, please do like and subscribe and comment below. I hope you enjoy. So before I do my eye looks, yes, I'm doing 3 looks today. I must be crazy. I am going to do my brows. So the first thing I'm going to do is brush my brows up. I'm going to use the Eyebrow Queen's brush. Now I do love this brush because obviously it's got the little brush end and then it's got like an angled end, and this is for brow shadow. So it's really good. So I'm just going to brush my brows up like that. And then I'm going to use my MAC Stud eye pencil. I love this pencil. It's a really nice black brown colour. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner and then just brush the colour up and across. And I'm just going to fill in any gaps that I've got, which I've got quite a lot. And it's really nice because it's really thin and it sort of gives you a nice sort of tapered look. Once you've got all of the colour through, all you need to do is go back in with the brow brush again and then just brush the colour through like that. Right, so I'm just going to use my pencil again and start on the inner corner and then just work the colour through. Okay, so once I've finished my brows, I can fix it in place with my lovely Eyebrow Queen's Brow Fix. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on the back of my hand like that. So you only need a little bit and then just brush the brows through with the Brow Fix. Nice and easy. Okay, so for one of my looks, I've decided to go in with a lovely silver liner. I think it will bring real interest to my eye area, especially when you're wearing a mask. There's nothing else to see but your eyes. I'm actually going to use NYX's Aqua Liner. This one's called Platinum Glam. It's really nice, really sparkly, really easy to use actually. It's quite thin, the wand, which is actually good for detail. And all you need to do is go on your inner corner. So I'm going to tilt my chin back on your inner corner and then you just swipe the colour across like that. Just gives a really nice sparkly effect. And then once you get to the end, all you need to do is straighten up like that and then just take the colour out and across and just join up. Really quick, really simple. See? Okay, now my eyes are looking nice and silvery, nice and sparkly. I'm just going to open them up a little bit more with my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curlers. So you just tilt your chin and then fix the eyelash curler in place and squeeze for about 5 seconds, longer if you can hold it like that. So I like to squeeze. Now my favourite tip is always put mascara on straight after you've curled your lash. So I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown's mascara in black and then you just swipe it on your root going out to your tip like that. So it actually keeps the curl if you swipe the mascara on straight away, straight after you've curled your lashes. So that's a nice little tip for you. And you see, so it keeps that curl and that will stay in place. Now, this mascara is aptly named Eye Opening Mascara because it really does open up your eyes. It also helps to balance out the silver, and I like to use it on my lower lashes, as you probably already know. So I'm just going to go underneath on my lower lash just to balance out the eye look. So it just finishes off the look. There you go, see, it looks perfect. So to finish off this simple eye look, I want to use a little bit of loose setting powder just around my forehead because obviously that will be on show. I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown's loose setting powder in basic brown. So I'm just going to tap a little bit onto a small brush and then you just swipe a little bit on your forehead. Now these are the lovely Spectrum Siren brush range. It's so nice, check them out. They've got a really nice brush range. So just a little bit on the forehead like that. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of lip balm. Now I'm going to use Dr. Pow Pow's lip balm. The reason why I'm using lip balm, you might think, well, you're wearing a mask, what's the point? Don't want dry lips while I'm wearing a mask. Obviously my whole face is going to be covered, so my lips are going to get dry at some point. This lip balm is really nice. It gives a lovely moisture for your lips. There you go, look complete. Quick and simple, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go green. So I've decided to do a nice golden green look. It is summertime after all, and I want my eyes to really sparkle. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. So I'm going to use Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I really like the name. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of the wand onto the back of my hand and use a small brush. I'm just going to pop a little bit of the primer on my lid. So I'm only going to use the primer on the lid because I'm just putting the eyeshadow on the lid only. If I was going higher with the eyeshadow, then I could put the primer all over the eye area, but I'm just going to keep it concentrated just on the lid. So NARS have a great range of eyeshadow pencils. I like using eyeshadow pencils sometimes because they give a nice sort of creamy consistency. Eyeshadows in itself are powder and they're quite drying, but these pencils are really creamy, so you can literally go straight onto the lid with this, and then you can just use a brush afterwards just to blend it through. So it gives the effect of a really nice eyeshadow, but the difference is it's really creamy, so it's much gentler on the eyes and it doesn't dry your lids out. So sometimes this is nice if you find that you've got quite dry eyelids. It's worth to use a creamy pencil instead. So I'm going to line my lids with a dark green liner. Quite hard to find, but I managed to find a dark green one. This one's by Loretta. So I'm just going to swipe the colour across my lash line and then just give myself a little tick like that and then just join upwards. Can you see? It's just a really nice, soft, subtle green eye look. So I'm just going to do the other side. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Bobbi Brown Pacific eyeliner. So I'm just going to go on my waterline. I just really love this colour because it's really green. It just really slides across your eyelids really easily. I'm going to take it slightly lower because I want it to be super effective with my mask look. So if you take it a little bit lower, you'll be able to see it even better. And then on the other side of the pencil, it's got like a nice little soft sponge for you to blend it through to like a soft smoke. So I'm going to have a nice soft emerald green smoke underneath like that. Can you see? It just gives it a nice sexy smoky look. Perfect. I actually didn't know green suited me this much. I hardly wear bright colours anymore. I need to more often. It really is worth it. Don't be shy, people. Do it. It's worth it. Right, I'm going to pop into my Bobbi Brown mascara again and I'm going to do my top and bottom lashes. And I think I'm going to emphasize my brow bones a little bit more. So I'm going to do my little concealer trick. I'm going to dip into my HD Brow Concealer Trio. I'm going to pick the darkest color. Using a flat brush like this, like a little angled flat brush, I'm just going to take the color underneath my brows and swipe the concealer across. And this will just give my brows that nice defined look. So you're just going to brush downwards like that. I've got to tilt my chin back because otherwise I'll hit my lashes. Right, so once you've done that, then you can get a little small blending brush and then just buff the concealer through. So it just gives it a nice threaded effect look. I'm going to go in with Pat McGrath's Metallic Gold Loose Pigment. It's super, super, super pigmented, so you only need a little tiny touch on a small brush. And I'm just going to put it on the inner corner right here. Can you see? Just gives that lovely extra something. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more and then just do the other side. It's so nice. It's like a lovely, rich gold. Gorgeous. And you see, it just gives my eyes that little extra sparkle. There you go, my emerald green eye look is complete. So I thought I would do a purple eye. Now purple is such a fun, vibrant colour and it will definitely get you noticed, especially if you've got a face covering on. Your eyes will definitely stand out. I'm going to have a bit of high shine on my lids. So I've decided to go in with a clear gloss. So I'm going to use Pat McGrath's clear gloss on my lids only. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out of its tube. And all you need to do is just tap it onto your lid only. Feels a little bit sticky, but you know it's not going to budge anywhere when it's this tacky. And it looks great too. It's It's got a really nice high fashion look to it. Elf's retractable eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner because it's really creamy and it's really black. So I'm just going to go on my waterline like this. Just swipe the colour across. And you can go across as much times as you want till you get the consistency that you require. So I want it about that black, so I'm just going to do the other side. Okay, so once you've done your waterline, we can do the fun bit. So the fun bit for me is actually putting on colour. I just love colour on my eyes. I haven't done it enough, but I will be doing it on more tutorials. So I'm going to use my lovely purple. So this one's called Viper, and this is by Urban Decay. And I'm going to go underneath that waterline with this colour. It's really soft, really creamy, and this has got a sparkle in it. So this colour is easy to glide. So I'm just going to swipe the colour across. Can you see it's got like a real nice purple sparkle to it? And I've put the black on the waterline because it just gives my eyes some depth. I've got quite big eyes, and I think if I just use the purple by itself, it would look too bulging, but with the black it gives it some depth and it draws my eyes in a little bit. So the purple just gives it that lovely pop of colour. I'm going to use my lovely Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curlers once more. There you go. So next I'm going to go in with some lovely lashes, and I'm going to use again my lovely Lash Magnifique Alethea lashes. I actually did a competition. If you check out my Instagram page, it's gone now unfortunately, but I will be doing more competition soon. But it was a lovely competition on how to win a pair of lashes. But if you check out my code Pauline Briscoe, you can actually get discounts. So it's really worth it. So using my tweezer and some Lily Lash brush on glue, I'm just going to swipe a little bit of glue onto the strip of the lash and let that get tacky. Tilt your chin and fix that lash onto your lash line using the tweezers like that. Okay, so once my lashes are popped in place, nice and fluttery, I'm just going to seal it with my fingers first of all, just like that. Just squeeze it together just to make sure they're sealed. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of Bobbi Brown's mascara on the inner lash. So just the inner lash. I'm not going to take it out to the tip of the false lashes because I don't want to ruin the shape of them. Just like that. So if you notice, I haven't done my bottom lash mascara this time. I've done that for a reason. I really want this purple to pop. If I put some mascara on, it's just going to dull down the effect. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of Bobbi Brown's loose setting powder in basic brown just on my forehead. That's the only place that's going to be on show really, that are my eyes, of course. So once that's done, my look is complete. Really quick and simple.